Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another weekly broadcast of my Wednesday Whispers. I hope you're all doing fantastic tonight. Just going to, as always, take a couple of minutes and wait for a few people to pop on so I can start the broadcast. Just a couple of announcements that I would like to make as I wait for a few more people. First thing, where am I going next? I am going to be in Brandon for my signature event, A Taste of Heaven, on July the 11th, and day of private one-on-one sessions in Brandon on July the 12th. Very, very excited about my Taste of Heaven. Um, you can purchase your tickets by going on my website or emailing me at um, at alisonswhisperingangels.com. So yes, hi everyone. Hi Becky, Echo, Barb, Marianne. Hello. Hi Mama, Amber. Good evening. Hello. And I'm very also excited to announce I am going to be doing a Saskatchewan tour in mid-August. Very excited about that as well. We're fine tuning on all the dates on that. I just know that it'll be beginning mid-August. So again, keep an eye on my website for those dates if I am in your area. Um, the Saskatchewan tour is beginning in Melville and then moving on to Regina, Moose Jaw, Saskatoon, Kenora, and Yorkton. All right. So, if any of those places are near you and you would like to see me for a one-on-one private 1 hour session, that's what I will be doing on that Saskatchewan tour in mid-August. Again, that is Melville, Regina, Moose Jaw, Saskatoon, Kenora, and Yorkton. All right. So, yes, very, very excited about all of that stuff coming up. Okay. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for being here tonight. Kelly, Christine, Taylor, Monica. Hi, Jen. Jolene. Hello. Nice to have you all with me tonight. All right. I do have enough people to get rolling on tonight's broadcast. But before I do, as I always mention, but it is for people who have not tuned in and watched my broadcasts before. If you feel that I am indeed connected with your loved one, I ask you to please, please write a comment as soon as you think that this is your loved one. All right. And if someone has already spoken for this loved one, but you feel that it could be your loved one as well, please say something anyways. And I will do my very best to iron out all the details and give the messages to the right person. That is very, very important to me. All right. So, if you could please write a comment as soon as you are feeling that this is your loved one. Okay. Good evening, Nicole. Hi, Melinda. Thank you for being here. Becky, Delcy, Valerie. Hi. All right, everyone. As I said, thank you all so much for being here with me tonight on this fabulous, wonderful Wednesday evening. It is absolutely gorgeous out here in Carberry. I hope wherever all of you are enjoying some nice weather this evening as well. All right. So, yes, I'm just going to take a few seconds now and I'm going to put myself into that state of mind and I'll just get rolling with our broadcast for tonight. All right. The first loved one that I would love to bring forward is I have a gentleman here. I have a man here. Okay. He lets me know that the reason why he is no longer here, unfortunately, he had some heart problems, is what he has let me know. All right. He just showed me. It looks to me like his passing would have been, in his, roughly mid 60s, maybe 70 years old, somewhere in there. I'm not getting an exact number. He's not writing me an exact number, but just by what I'm seeing. and how I'm feeling about him. I would say that, you know, uh, mid 60s, 70 maybe, somewhere in there. All right. As I said, definitely had some heart issues. Okay. He also lets me know I feel this is a, yeah, okay. This man has showing me the background of like a farmer. Okay. Excuse me. Yes, I'm feeling the, you know, farmer type person here. Very, very small community if he wasn't right here. Okay. Um, Hi, Dawn. Good evening. Leanne, Sharon. Hi, everybody. All right. Appearance wise, now, as I see him, uh, he shows me he's a slimmer man. Okay. Um, I wouldn't, I don't know if I'd call him skinny per se, but he's definitely a thinner man. Okay. He appears to me to be about, I don't know, about 5'10" ish, 5'9", not overly tall either. Okay. Um, I just want to also say Tyson's just working on my messaging here for some reason. It's not quite keeping up. I'm not too sure why. But anyways, um, I'm trying to just keep on rolling with it. Okay. Um, this man, I have to talk about real quick his personality. All right. He lets me know that he's, how do I word this? He's a lot softer now. Okay. He was, a bit, he was stern. I think, uh, yeah, absolutely. He was a stern, strict type of father, grandfather possibly. Yes, absolutely. He shows me, you know, uh, middle class. Not a lot of money here, but definitely, just lived a more simple life. Okay. But interestingly, a fact he wants to bring up is that he shows me that his wife is still here. Okay, his wife is here with her family, with her children, and he's watching over each and every one of you. Okay, um, as I am communicating with me, as he's communicating with me, sorry, he's also showing me his that he would often wear. It looks like a long sleeve plaid shirt. Okay, and older jeans. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm not too sure if I'm having problems with my messenger or not. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna keep on rolling. Hi, Leanne, Glenn, Mike, Karen. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here with me. I don't know if I missed anything. If anyone was trying to. Um, oh, okay, okay, okay. Allison said, "Could it be Tony, my stepdad?" Okay, Allison. I'm just keep. ask him for a few details, something more precise, and you let me know. Okay. I need to say to Allison, as I read your name and read your comment, something he wanted me to say was that he was a smoker. Okay, if that would mean anything to you, yes or no type of thing, please let me know. Um, Hi, Martina. Yes, like I said, he just he's here tonight just to send his love, and he is wanting me to talk about how he is just he's so patient now. He's so kind. He's so, you know, heaven is such a beautiful, pure place, and he's really softened, if I can say it that way. As I spoke about him being, quite strict and stern when he was alive and well, and he's letting me know how he has changed for the good in that way. Okay, and he has so much love for his wonderful family. Okay, as I spoke earlier a few minutes ago about his wife. Oh, Allison, no, okay, no problem, no problem. I just want to say he just showed me his wife, and that she appears to have short dark hair. Okay, he just showed me that as well. But yes, so just please know that he is sending his love, and he's doing very, very, very well. Okay. All right. Hi, Rox. Thank you for being here. All right. Hmm. Okay. Um, the next loved one that I'd love to bring forward is I am feeling a combo. I'm feeling a grandma and grandpa type of situation here. Okay. Husband and wife. These are seniors. They're absolutely wonderful people. I can feel that instantly about them. Um, Interestingly, grandma, I want to say, whoever this is for, if it's mom or grandmother, um, the female here is it's like she would do the talking for the two of them type of thing. She was more the talker than her husband, and she's stepping forward and she's talking to me. She's absolutely, like I said, she's absolutely lovely. Okay. Um, Um, so yes, she's the type of person that like, she just shoots things from her mouth. She says it how it is. She's absolutely lovely. Okay. Um, I want to say, as I see their physical features a little bit more now, she's of a shorter lady, and her husband is quite tall. Okay. Um, I need to talk about how the female here, she passed first, and her husband later joined her. Oh, okay. She waited very patiently for her husband to join her in heaven. Okay. She lets me know that she was a sick lady, unfortunately. Okay. This wasn't a sudden passing or an unexpected passing per se. Her health declined until eventually she passed on. Okay. I feel there's quite a substantial time frame between her passing and her husband's passing, and as I spoke about her personality and how she would, she calls things how it is. Um, she wants me to talk about having good recipes and that you'd understand that too. Okay, she was an exceptional baker. She was a very good cook before her illness. Okay, it was very important to her to look like a lady. Okay, especially like going to town or whatever the situation was. Okay, that's how she's presenting herself. Okay. Oh, she just showed me that she liked to wear lipstick. That was her thing, to wear some lipstick. Okay. Um, her and her husband are holding each other, and they love each other very, very, very much. Um, as I spoke, she waited for him to pass. There was quite some time that had gone by. Their love, it remained so so strong. Okay. She's showing me what looks like. Oh, Mama, my mother-in-law, possibly Mom and Dad. Oh, Norma, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Okay, Mom. I will keep going. You let me know. Mm, hmm. As just so you all know, I have never met either one of Tyson's grandparents. Okay. So I'm asking them to give me something that I haven't already seen in the session that I've had with you or something like that, so that you know for sure that this is them, because that's very important to me. Okay. Um, okay. I just tell you, um, it's like Mom was just saying something to me about to talk about you not wanting to plant corn. That you'd get that something about not planting corn this year. Okay. If you can let me know what she's getting at there. She just showed me that not planting corn. That's something that there's just no way I could know that. Okay. Um, it was just something that you thought of here recently, or something like that. Okay. Um, I don't know, but she tells me that your carrots will grow really, really well this year. Okay. Um, and as she talks about your garden, you worried that your onions were crooked. Your row of onions was crooked, something like that. Um, Let me know if this is making sense. Okay. Hi, Dodie, Rhoda, Margot. Hi. Oh, no way. Okay. You debated because damn raccoons ate them all last year. Okay. Okay. All right. That's perfect. So I just want to just make it very clear that, Mom and Dad are watching over you. And hmm, Dad speaks up here. And I need to say to you that it's really interesting. He just showed me a vehicle, and he shows me to make sure that you check your oil. Okay, I just to tell you that real quick. Check your oil. Either you just did or something like that. The string fell down, and they're not perfectly straight. Oh, that's perfect. That's why she was showing me your onion rows were crooked. That's awesome. Perfect. Wonderful. Love it. Okay. Yes, this is definitely your mom and dad. That's wonderful. Okay. Again, as I said, Dad pipes up about making sure you check your oil. Something about the oil. Either check it or change it. I'm not 100%. One of those two. Okay. Don't leave that unattended. All right. He's just trying to look after you. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for giving me that opportunity to connect with your beautiful mom and dad tonight, Tyson's grandma and grandpa. All right. Hi, Kyla. Thank you for being here with me tonight. This last few weeks of Wednesday Whispers, I've been really having this. Oh, you were thinking today that you have to check your fluids. Oh, that's funny. Okay, that's exactly your dad. I'm sorry, I'm just going back to that for a second. Um, that's just your dad showing you that he's with you. Okay, it's just that simple. He knows exactly. He knows your thoughts. He was with you for sure. Okay. As I was saying, these last few broadcasts, I've had a little bit of a change in how things have been working. I don't know what it is. I've been feeling this pull towards certain people as I'm seeing their names, as I'm seeing their messages. And Kyla Carswell, if I could just say a comment to you real quick, I hope that's all right. I don't mean to, well, I know I'm pulling you from the crowd, but, I just can't quit looking at your name on my screen, okay, on my laptop. Um, and I don't know if something is coming or I don't know, but I just want to talk about I keep seeing a baby boy, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're pregnant now or if you're wanting to be or what your situation is, but I'm seeing this beautiful, beautiful baby boy, and I just had to tell you that it's right here. It's I had to say it, okay. Um, so I hope that's all right, Kyla. Okay. Hmm. Hi, Noella. Thank you for being here. No problem, Johanna. Thank you for always being here. Hi, Lorraine, Joni, um, Lorna, Noella. Oh shit, that's funny. Hey, thank you all so much for being here with me. Okay. All I can say, Noella, as I read your comment, just remember that I said that. That's all I can ask of you. That's all I can say. Is just please remember that I spoke about this, and it's an absolute blessing, and I see it as an absolute beautiful, beautiful, wonderful thing, and I just see this absolutely beautiful, beautiful, healthy, chubby cheeked baby boy. Okay. Oh, interesting, Kyla. Okay, you've lost 3 children. I'm so sorry. Okay. Because I kept seeing this baby boy, yes, as I was saying. Let me just, I hope the rest of you don't mind. I just need a quick few seconds here, and I will try and see, exactly what I am seeing for Kyla here. Okay. Um, no, I don't think this is, uh, Kyla, I do communicate and connect with, babies that have been, miscarriages and situations like that. Okay, I absolutely do, but I do not think that that's what was going on here tonight. I think this is coming up for you, and I didn't mean to ruin it for you, the surprise of the gender and stuff like that, but I just had to say it. It was just, so it'll be interesting. So let me know if you don't mind, leaving me, writing to me or something if this happens in the near future. Okay. And I need to say something about this is going to happen around like a 1 year, something about a 1 year. Okay. So I just need to also say that. All right. Okay. Are you talking about Josie? She's chubby. No, no, this is a boy, and absolutely, no, this is a boy. Okay. You're most welcome, Kyla. Hi, Becky. Thank you for being here. All right, the next loved one I would love to bring forward is I have a lady here, a very sweet woman. The first thing she's chosen to show me is that she very much enjoyed making Afghans. Okay, she's sitting here. She's making Afghans. Okay, that was something she enjoyed to do. She could make one like nothing type of thing. Like she'd make one for all the grandchildren or whoever wanted one type of thing. Um, I've asked her how come she is no longer here, and I'm feeling confusion. I'm feeling there's some health problems, and I'm also feeling some maybe some dementia or Alzheimer's. Okay, I'm feeling that confusion from her. Okay, but please let let me remind you that when your loved ones pass, that is all gone. Okay. She's just answering my question of what happened before her passing. All right. She has curly gray hair. She lived a nice long life. Okay. She looks to be about, I think she's about 84-ish. Okay. She's absolutely lovely. Yeah. She wants me to talk about, hmm, she wants me to talk about how much she loved her family, how much she loved her grandchildren. And she wants me to talk about how she loved all her grandchildren equally. And that whoever this is for gets that. There's that statement really means something. That she loved all her grandchildren equally. Okay. I've asked her for some more detail about her life. Okay. She shows me that they had a poor upbringing, a poor, and even as as a young adult type of thing, they came from, a poor family. Okay, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't happiness. But that's just how she's showing it to me. There was that struggle. The garden needed to produce well and stuff like that because that stuff was really important. All right. Um, as I asked her for a little bit more information, to give me something, tell me what your name is or something like that. She writes me the letter M. Okay, so I'm feeling that this is probably her name. Okay, either her name or your name, one of the two. That could be who she's trying to connect with, but I really think this is her name. Okay, starts with an M, and as I spoke of a few minutes ago, the love for her family. Okay, that's what this is all about. She just wants to send her love, and as I said, her confusion is definitely all gone. And there was, I need to say, I can feel there was some more health problems there as well. Okay, um, but she did. Oh, I see. She passed in. She lived in the nursing home. Okay, um, before her passing. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. For you Saskatchewan people out there, she just showed me a sign, and she just showed me the Welcome to Yorkton sign. Okay. Um, as I spoke about the nursing home. Okay. She showed me Yorkton. Okay. Hmm. My mom made Afghans and had dementia. Okay, Andrea. All right. Very well could be. Again, the Yorkton. I hope that means something to you. Oh, she lived in a nursing home in Yorkton. Perfect. Absolutely. Okay. As I asked her, for some more information, I need to tell you, Andrea, she made me feel like there's like about four children here. Okay, like as her that she does, I think, is what she's trying to get at. All right, Andrea. Um, okay, okay. I hope I'm saying this right. Dodie. Okay. All right. Okay. One of the two of you. I need to say, when I ask for something very particular, so we know for sure. So it'd eliminate one of you, and for the other one of you to say, yes, that's my mother or grandmother. Okay. Um, oh, interesting, Andrea. Okay, she did have three, but could have been four, but she lost it. Okay, she had. Oh, and Dodie says she had four children. Okay. Okay. One of you, I need to talk about handwriting. There's some importance of her handwriting in a cookbook. Okay. She shows that to me in great detail. I can see the cookbook. Okay. It's kind of a yellowy, cream color cover on this cookbook. I need to say that to you. Okay. And she wants me to talk about this cookbook, and I think her handwriting there's some significance there to one of you. Okay. If you can understand what I'm trying to say here. She keeps showing me this cookbook over and over and over. Okay. Um, to give you like something that was very particular. Okay. So let's give you guys just a couple seconds here. That hopefully that'll pull for one of you. Okay. It's a coiled recipe book, cookbook. Okay. And she just showed me enjoying in her maybe her little bit younger days, or definitely before her illness for sure. She showed me enjoying Easter eggs, making Easter eggs, coloring eggs. Okay, that was very clear. Okay, yes, absolutely. And this wonderful woman, she was the type of person. She wrote in lots of cookbooks. Andrea says okay, and Dodie says nothing. Okay, all right, Andrea. All right. This must be for you. I just need to say that um, this lovely lovely lady, your mom. She was the type of lady I can feel that you would inspire to be like. Okay, you wanted to be like your mom. She was such an inspiration. She was, like I said, everything you wanted to be like. She was so kind and people loved her, and just such a great person. Okay. I feel that her just her personality shines through, and loves her family so much. Right. As I say that, I'm smelling homemade cookies, and she's trying to share them with all of you. Okay. Um, she wants me to let you know that she is with her husband. I can see him now too. What a sweet guy. He's a little bit quieter than her too. That's interesting. He's quieter than her, and at least in this moment, she's doing all the talking, and they're um, very much together. Okay. Um, oh, and Barb, I think it is my mom, Joe. Okay. Okay. Right. It could be Barb, but Andrea made a lot of sense for Andrea too. Again, it's just really important to me that this goes to the right person. Again, I'm just going to ask one more time before I move on to the next. When it comes to a particular flower, the red rose means something here. Okay, now I feel like it was either her favorite flower or it was the used at her funeral. Okay, I need to talk about a red rose. Okay, um, would she want to connect with Melissa? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Is that where you're feeling the M is coming from? Mm, I'm not sure. Okay. Again, the red rose. Okay. And she went back to those Afghans, and those Afghans always had two colors. That was her favorite way of making them, a two-color Afghan. And she is smiling from ear to ear about those Afghans. She was really proud of those. Okay. Um, We all had colored roses. Oh, no way. Okay, Andrea. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yes, Andrea, I think this indeed is your mom, and she definitely just has so much love for you guys, and somebody is going to school here. Somebody's relocating for some type of maybe an apprenticeship or starting a new venture, a new career. This looks like a male here. Okay. She's showing me that when I asked for, and she's watching over this loved one, this grandchild or something like this. Okay. Somebody's going to go start something new in his life. Okay. I can clearly see that. Okay. Hmm. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And so I'm just giving that thought just a few more seconds for Barb too, because I just didn't want to completely leave her out, and because that was just brought to me as well. Okay. Um, all right. Oh no way! My son is going away to work this summer. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, perfect. You betcha. So Melissa, just please know that your wonderful grandma is going to watch over your son. That's why she's bringing that up for a reason. And yeah, uh, as I said, family is so important, and she's watching over all of you. But as you're a little bit nervous about him going and doing this, is how she's making me feel that you're feeling a little bit of anticipation, a little bit of anxiety about it. She just wants me to um, just wants me to let you know that she's going to watch over him and everything's going to be okay. Don't worry so much. Okay, he's going to do just fine. He's going to make you proud. All right. So thank you so much, Andrea and Melissa, for giving me that opportunity to connect with your wonderful mom and grandma tonight. Thank you, ladies, for being here with me. Okay. Okay. All right. You're most welcome. The next loved one that I'd love to bring forward is I have a male here. Okay. I want to talk about. He looks to me to be in his, about later 60s, possibly 70, somewhere in there. I'm not 100% sure. Um, he shows me he's got dark hair that has grayed, and he wears glasses. Sometimes they really define how they look to present themselves. They'll show me so many different things. They'll show me numbers. They'll show me letters. They'll show me what they look like, how they died, so on and so forth. But this male is giving me a great description of what he looks like. I can see him very clearly. Okay, I want to talk about how he is not a tall man. Okay? He's of average height, I would say. And unfortunately, he has let me know that he is no longer here because he had cancer. Okay. Steph, he died at 64 with dark hair, and gray, and he wore reading glasses. All right, Steph. I'll keep on rolling, and you let me know. This definitely, definitely sounds like your dad. Okay. Okay, your dad died of a heart attack. Okay. No, I truly think that he was, no, he had cancer. I'm quite positive that's what he's trying to explain to me. Okay. Um, as I ask for some more details, he lets me know that there's boys in his family and one girl. I just see these boys and I see a girl. Okay. Um, goodness. I'm sad. I want to cry almost. This emotion, um, he's let me know that he unfortunately has passed and left his wife here. Okay? His wife was the love of his life. Okay, they were half of each other type of situation. They loved each other so much. Okay? As I speak about his wife, he writes me the letter D. Okay. Donna, Darlene, yeah, something like that. D for sure. Okay, as he speaks about his wife, who meant absolutely everything to him. Okay, he shows me his children were also his pride and joy. Okay, um, but he had been with his wife forever, from like young kids type of thing, young adults for sure, until his passing. Okay, they were always with each other. Okay, um, yeah, he just keeps showing me Darlene, uh, Donna, something like that. Okay, um, yeah, he tells me my wife is so beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Um, again, and he's praising his children. There's some boys and there's a girl here, as I said. Okay. And it's really interesting as he talks about his children. He shows them like all different sizes and shapes, type of thing. Like one's a bigger guy, one's a thin guy, one's a tall guy. Like they're all just their own way. They're all different. You know. But he shows me that all of his kids are very respectful to mom. That has been so instilled into them that you be good to mom. Okay. Um, this there's a big family here, big, big, big family. Okay, and there's a lot of them in heaven. Okay, um, they're all there. It's like a family reunion every day. There's so many. Lots of laughs, lots of good times. Okay. Um, mm, mm. I need to talk about. He's made this. He keeps showing me that he's with someone who's younger than him, and it feels to me deeply that this is like a child of his or something like that. And he's showing me, as he talked about, being such a family person, a family man. He showed me this man who's with him, who looks very much looks like a generation younger than him. Okay, that's exactly how he looks, and it feels like a father and son. I feel that bond and that connection. Okay, um, and they yes, yes, a father and son connection here, and they are both in heaven. Okay. Um, Um, okay. I'm sorry, Gail. I wish that would have, worked out for you. But yes, absolutely. That D, Darlene or Donna, something like that. He very much spoke about his wife. Okay. Um, this man is he's trying so hard to connect. But anyways, he just wants to make it again so clear that heaven is an absolute beautiful place. He's like it's kind of like a party here. Okay. All this family and laughs and man can they laugh loud. I need to say that. Okay. It's never boring in heaven is how he's making me feel to say. Okay. And all is well there. Okay. Um, yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. Okay. The next loved one that I'd love to bring forward is I have a younger male here now. Okay. Um, and this gentleman feels like he looks more to me. I'm asking him how old are you? It looks like he's in his 50s. Okay. Uh, he has a slim build. Taller. Okay. I've asked him how come he is no longer here, and all he's really let me know is there were some poor choices were made that caused some health problems. Poor choices. Okay, that's all I really know for sure. Okay, that's how he answered me, and it's like he kind of didn't really want to talk about it. Poor choices. Okay. Um, I'm feeling this connection with. He shows me like a sister. Like he's trying to connect with a sister. Um, it feels that way. The bond, very close, like a sister. Okay, absolutely. And he writes me the letter J. I don't know if that's his name, Jesse, maybe, Jesse, possibly. Okay. I seen it for a quick second. I seen the letter J. Okay. Um, he's sad to have left his children behind. Okay. Um, Christine says James. Possibly, Christine. I'll keep rolling and you let me know. Okay. He lets me know. Like I said, he's very sad that he had to leave his children behind. There was I think he's showing me two. I believe that's what he's get two. Yes, I think two. Okay. And but he was loved by so many. There was nieces, nephews. He was very much loved by so many. Okay, he was very much looked up to, and he's missed by so many. Okay, um, he shows me just now that he enjoyed a cold beer. Okay, um, a cold beer, and he's smoking a cigarette. All right. Um, yes, Ashley. Yes, tall. Yes. As I said, of a slimmer build, though. Yes, I would say he looks to me about 6'1". Okay. and he just wants me to remind you. That's beautiful. He wants me to remind you. Um, Actually, I'm not 100% sure. He showed me that bad choices. That he made bad choices in life. That's all. That's all I can say for sure. Okay, I really don't know. Um, as you know, people who watch my broadcasts often know that sometimes they show me that and sometimes they don't. I just don't know, and I'm not going to guess at all. I just don't know exactly how he passed. Um, it's like he's. I don't want to say he's embarrassed by it, but he just. I don't know what the reason is. He just doesn't want to talk about it very much. Okay, he's just moving on. He wants to talk about happy things, and now he's smiling at as I say that, and how he loves to be around all of you. He has shown you guys that, or he's tried to show you guys. Um, oh, that's beautiful. Um, he shows me that his anniversary of his passing, I believe, or maybe it's his birthday. No, I think it's his anniversary of his passing. Doesn't go forgotten. Okay, I need to say that. And he also shows me some type of like it felt like a I don't know, like maybe like releasing balloons or something like that. Just showing me how he is thought of, okay, remembered on the day of his passing, something like that, okay. Um, he's always not too far from your guys' hearts and minds, okay. He's just very very loved by his family, and so I hope this is making sense to you, Ashley. Um, as I asked him for some more detail, okay, um, he showed me an old truck, okay. Um, And he just seems so social. Like he would. I'm not saying that he was loud and abrupt, but I just mean he loved to visit with people. He was a visitor. He loved to visit and talk with people. Um, had no problems talking to strangers. Just quite the man. Okay, but I just want to make it very clear that he's doing very very well. Okay, um, he's happy. And as I said, he's very, very happy. He showed me how he's outdoors and how he enjoys being outdoors, and that's what heaven is for him, is he just enjoying, you know, um, just very outdoorsy. It's just exactly how he's making me feel, and he's just. I wonder if he had any type of breathing problems. I don't know, but just the reason why I said that is because he just took in this great big deep breath, and it felt so good. And when I talked about the outdoors and the fresh air, and he just took this great big deep breath, and I just want to say that he's doing extremely well, Ashley, and all is well. Okay. So thank you so, so much for giving me that opportunity to connect with him tonight. All right. All right. I actually want to bring in one more loved one. I need to bring in another male, actually. Hmm. This guy is a heavier set man. That's just what he chose to show me. But he has a big, big smile. Okay. Um, you would find him. Okay, it could be your grandfather, but you didn't celebrate his death anniversary. Okay, okay, all right. Thank you so much, Ashley. Okay. So yes, as I was saying, this man, this bigger man, he has such a big smile. Yes, it could light up the room. All right. He feels very much to me. He was a bit of a not calling him a prankster, but just love to laugh, love to joke, kid around type of guy. Okay. Um, as I asked him, what was wrong, what happened, and he's sweating, and I'm not really sure. Hmm, just need a second. He's sweating. He's just showing me. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. There was some heart problems here. Okay. Very, very social guy. Okay, I think I'm not sure if I already talked about that, but that's exactly how he presents himself. Very social, and you know, I'm asking him. He looks to, I can't tell what he did for a living. I don't know. He doesn't feel farmery. I need to say that. I don't think that's at all what he did. He was not a farmer. I don't think that's how he's presenting himself. Um, He has a very. It's interesting. I see his face, and it's quite round. He has a bit of a rounder face. Okay, but like I said, his smile just shines right through all of that. Like he just has this beautiful big smile. Okay, um, it's interesting because he keeps pointing to his wedding ring, to his wedding band, and he's just showing me that he was married. Okay, he had the love of his life. This was not a single man or a divorced man. That's not what he's getting at. I can just feel it. Okay. Um, okay. Played the fiddle. That's interesting, Becky. I don't know. Okay. Um, I'm asking him. I'm not really sure, and I am not going to guess. I'm not going to say yes to something I'm not seeing. I just won't do that. I'm not sure, Becky. Okay. Um, I'm just not sure enough to say it. I'm sorry. As I said, I can just see he's very social and he loved to be around crowds and around people and laugh and joke and have a heck of a good time. Okay, heart. His heart was a problem. Okay, uh, he's showing me. Um, he's showing me he's holding a cold beer. Okay, sounds like my uncle. Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you for being here. Hey, as I ask for as I ask for something very specific, I need to say to two ladies, Cynthia and Becky, when I ask for something very specific, he tells me that there's jokes between you and him that only you and him would get. If that makes sense, that there's some inside jokes that the two of you have that other people wouldn't think they were that funny. Okay, you spent an incredible amount of time together. Okay, um, but as I say that, it was more like growing up that he was more like your protector more than anything. Okay. Um, Hi, Cindy. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay. Um, I don't. Is there a Harvey here? I'm getting the word Harvey. Is that name connect to either of you in any way? I'm getting a Harvey, and I don't know why. Harvey. Do either of you have a Harvey in your family? I can see it. The word is written in front of me. Um, Harvey. Okay. Um, Hi, Brenda. Good evening to you too. Harley. Oh, could be Cynthia. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And Becky says no. Yes, Harley very well could be instead of I said Harvey. Yes, that could very well be, for sure. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Um, this mail is bringing that Harley up. I don't know um, what the connection is exactly. Okay. Um, I just feel there's a relation here. Okay, that's just how it feels. There's a family bloodline here, I think. Okay. Um, and as I spoke earlier, I just need to also talk about how it just needs to be made so clear that everything is okay, as he is missed so dearly by everybody in the family. Um, he is missed so much. Excuse me, I thought I was going to sneeze. I'm sorry. That's just me. Um, I just need to make that just so clear that he shows me, just to make it known. He's good. He is good. Everything happened the way it was supposed to. It's okay. Okay. Um, this might become a shock to you to hear, but he makes it like he writes me no regrets. There's no regrets here. Okay. Heaven is such a great place for him to be. Don't be sad for him. Okay. I hope you can understand this, Cynthia. It's just. Hmm. Sorry, that just caught me off guard. He just showed me like he was making a joke about something about like playing bingo whenever he wants, okay? And he's like rubbing that in, like making a joke. I don't know. Okay? Um, he can do whatever he wants. He can fish whenever he wants. He can play bingo whenever he wants. He can do whatever he wants. He can drink a cold beer. He can, um, life is so good for him. Okay, so don't be so sad. It is okay. Okay. I just need to ask you, Cynthia, if the month of March means anything to you, because you just wrote that to me, March, March. So if March is, I don't know, is that when he passed, or is that his birthday, or yours? I don't know what he's getting at with the month of March. But he just wrote that real quick for me to say that to you before I wrap that up. Okay. So just give you a second to, but yeah, like I said, he's doing fantastic. And he just told me to tell you, I love you, kid. Okay. I don't know if that's something he normally called you, but that's exactly what he said, is I love you, kid. Okay. Mm. Yes. I just want to take a minute here to quickly say how much I love doing my weekly broadcasts, Wednesday Whispers. And it's very, very important to me that I can try and help as many people as possible. So I'm asking you all to please take 2 seconds to share my broadcast tonight. Share, share, share. That's all you need to do, is share it. The more you share it, the more it reaches other people, and the more I can help more people. So I'm asking that of you, please, to take 2 seconds and share this video. It would mean the world to me. It would be so appreciated. I thank all of you guys for, I have so many viewers that tune in almost every single Wednesday, and I just love that. I thank you for dedicating your time just as much as I'm dedicating my time to Wednesday Whispers, and that just means the absolute world to me. Okay. Thank you so much, Lorraine. Thank you. It's so appreciated. And Cynthia, just one more thing. Just know that your wonderful uncle is just wants me to just remind you one more time. Oh, just he writes, "Mom." Okay, Mom. Um, oh, thank you so much, Cynthia. That is so sweet of you to say. Just one more thing. He wanted me to say, like, say hi to mom. Okay, that you understand. I don't know if that's his mom, your mom. I don't know, but say hi to mom. Okay, that you'd understand. He writes that to me. Say hi to mom. Okay. He sends his love to each and every one of you. Okay. He clinks a beer. He's sending you a cheers. And Cynthia, and he's wishing you all the best. Okay. Um, yes, absolutely. So thank you so much, Cynthia, for giving me the wonderful, wonderful opportunity to connect with your uncle tonight. Thank you so, so much. And thank you all for being here with me again on this lovely, wonderful Wednesday night. It was an absolute pleasure to connect with all of these beautiful loved ones tonight. I hope to see you all again next Wednesday. And until then, everyone, I ask you to take care and hope you all do well.